Good morning. I would like to ask you all a small question. Were you taught personal finances in your school? If yes, can anybody raise your hand? In your college? No? Interesting. Are you expected to manage your money effectively? Can at least we have some nods? Yeah, I can see some smiles. Yes, right? So this is what we are trying to do. If you're not taught something, how do you expect somebody to learn it? If you're taught coding, you can code. If you're taught mathematics, you can do mathematics, right? I mean, there may be some natural geniuses who will do it naturally, but not everybody can do it, right? The literacy rate in India is 74%, whereas the financial literacy rate in India is 24%, which means in our room itself, 3 out of 4 people you meet cannot make the financial decisions that will help them in the long run. As a country, we have 100 crore people who are financially illiterate, which means they are taking decisions which are making them more and more vulnerable in the long run. But alarmingly, even now, schools don't teach financial literacy or talk about personal finances to the students. Parents do not have the time nor the skills to talk about personal finances. And thus, in a recent survey, it was come to the conclusion that only 16% of the teenagers have basic understanding about money. I'm not even talking about financial literacy, I'm talking about basic understanding, right? Thus, I started Svatah Education Foundation with a vision of a financially literate India. The proposed solution is a twofold approach where we are building knowledge as well as establishing the right attitudes and behaviors. We think that, it's not having the knowledge that is important, but being able to do it, being able to practice it is what makes all the difference. And thus, our programs are focused around these two things. Firstly, talking about knowledge, we have 3 different programs. Svatah Junior, which is an offline and an online intervention through which we reach out to students directly. Svatah is our own in-house learning management system through which students from across the country can learn about personal finances at their own time and pace. And Svatah Shikshak is a trainer program through which we are upskilling teachers so that they can take personal finances into their own classroom. Through these 3, we build the knowledge. Behaviors. We have our own initiative which functions like a bank. So we are literally taking the bank into a school and helping students save. And more importantly, the bank is run by the students themselves. So it is actually empowering them. I'm not just telling them to how the bank works, but I'm actually showing them how to do the entire process. They have deposit forms, withdrawal forms, and everything is like a bank. And now we want to couple that with our Svatah program, which already exists, and then scale it rapidly. Till now, we have worked with 700 plus children directly. We have trained 450 plus trainers in association with Samagra Shikshana Karnataka, indirectly reaching 20,000 students. The change I have seen is post our conversations, 23% we saw a 23% cumulative increase in knowledge, 87% of the students believed in investing, and 54% of the students who did not save previously started saving money after our interventions. It moved from 43 to 97%. And this is the love from the students that we have received. This is a beautiful story about a conversation between a mother and a student, where the student actually talked to her mother and helped her start savings. These are some of the snippets from our school bank, which is actually functioning in Meridian High School, Hyderabad. And you can see Ankit actually experiencing how the Svatah school bank functions. Right? The students are actually explaining the adults how it functions. And these are the teachers' experience. And if you can see here, I'll just read it out. They will learn psychology of money for their future by this beautiful program which you have explained. Right? This is what we are trying to do. And our goal in the short term is to establish proof points of impact. And in 3 years, we want to improve our outcomes and perfect the programs. Whatever programs we have, we want to perfect them, ace them, and then be able to scale them in 5 years. And these are our partners. We have different partners that have been working. We have recently collaborated with the government of Karnataka. We are also collaborating with Jilla Parishad CEO of Nagpur and trying to work there as well. And these are the people who inspire me on a day-to-day basis and who keep me moving. This is my team that I work with. And these are our guides from different walks of life. Vignesh Krishnan is from the education sector. Karthik Rangappa is from Varsity. He is the guy who wrote Varsity literally. And Dr. Vinti Agarwal to help us improve our programs in our monitoring and evaluation part. This is our ask. We are asking for a total of 9 lakhs, out of which 6 lakhs will be used for starting 5 school banks, impacting 1,000 students on a daily basis for 1 full year, and 3 lakhs so that we can curate grade level curriculum. And also we are seeking technology support so that we will be able to build an app through which we can white label the software and scale up SSB. I would like to leave you with a question. Are you willing to join us in our journey to build a new India that is financially self-reliant?